today's video, I'm going to talk about a couple of things that have changed and I have adapted to coronavirus for my post-graduation plans, where I decided to take 6 months off. Hi guys, my name is Marisha Agarwal and you're watching Hoi Nederland, the University Survival Guide to the Netherlands. From a university student to a university student. Just to say some self-promo, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I also run a blog page called Samudraki. So as you can already tell, I'm dressed up all in red, including the earrings, the outfit, and the nails. And that's because I'm celebrating my graduation with BSc Chemical Engineering. So now you're looking at a graduate in engineering. Woohoo! Now that I'm graduated, coronavirus has actually ruined my post-graduation plans. But there's always a positive side to everything. But in this video, I'm going to talk about how I decided to take the positive side and see how I could change my plans but make it corona safe and yet enjoy my 6 months off. So my post-graduation plan was to take 6 months off and have a lot of fun and just work on myself and give myself that me time that I truly deserved. Now, the first thing on my list was to go traveling. I wanted to go around Europe, I wanted to go visit my family in America, just basically travel solo and just enjoy my time. Unfortunately, the pandemic is such a situation wherein I cannot travel, but I found something very interesting instead. Since I'm living in the city of biking, I thought might as well take this time to discover the Netherlands. I've always been traveling outside of Europe. I haven't really traveled inside the country as much. And because Groningen is actually a very safe city, we've had very few cases, I decided to go on multiple biking trips and walking trips to just discover the town itself and its outskirts. I biked to smaller towns, I biked to the edge of the border, I even went on a 10-kilometer walk where I got lost on the map. GPS wasn't working, the data wasn't working, but I enjoyed, and I even discovered a really beautiful empty grassland. I saw a heron, I saw a windmill, I saw small towns, and I was walking through these narrow paths which was so nice and so beautiful to watch and enjoy, and I could even hear crickets in the middle of the day. Who would have thought? But yeah, so traveling is not completely gone, but I get to discover the beautiful city of Groningen. So next on my list was to work on my fitness, and yes, I have a tiny quarantine belly. So yeah, I really want to work on that, go and join the ACLA, which is the fitness organization over here. But because of the pandemic, they closed down a lot of sports. It became reservation basis where you can only have 20 people, so it's almost impossible to go for the classes you really want to go. And I think it's still a bit unsafe to go in a workout situation where you're sweating and breathing heavily in an enclosed space. So I decided to work out from home. Now, you'll be surprised to know the number of YouTubers that have become fitness gurus. It's crazy. Like, I've honestly enjoyed working out to so many new YouTube videos. Apart from Chloe Ting and Blogilates, I've discovered a lot of new YouTubers who are working out and making workout videos. And this is honestly a lot of fun. I get to blast my own music because I don't like their music. I put Bollywood music on and I just jam my way out, sweat it out, all of the comfort of my home. And that makes the workout so much more fun. So yeah, comment down below if you have any recommendations for new YouTubers that you found out or that you've discovered who have these new fitness routines, and I would love to try them out. So with the pandemic, job situations became much harder. And my whole life plan was to do a bachelor's, get a job, and then if required to do a master's. All of that's changed because for jobs now they require masters or they require these extra set of skills that I don't possess. So what did I do instead? Instead of applying for jobs and getting disheartened by not getting to the interview round, I decided to work on my own skills. So I joined a bunch of online classes, learned some new skills of my own, got back to reading, and I'm still doing that. I'm still in the progress of learning and developing new skills, and it will take time. That's why I have these 6 months. I mean, this is the best time I could have and the best opportunity I could have to build these skills and then be all set for a job later on. Also, here's something that I want to share is that I'm going to do my master's at the University of Hoi Nederland in chemical engineering, which means you're going to get a lot more content on university life because I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere. And yeah, I will now be making videos also towards master's once I start. So definitely stay tuned for those. Lastly, but most importantly, my plan for after graduation was to go back home and visit my family because I haven't seen them in over a year almost. So yeah, I definitely want to meet up with them and just give them a big hug. But because of coronavirus, all the flights got cancelled. On top of that, it's very hard for me to go back because I'm here safer. And if I do go back to India, I might put my parents at risk. I might put my brother at risk. On the other hand, they're in Bombay, which is also very heavily affected. So that would put me at risk as well. And I have underlying health conditions, so that was not the best option. So yeah, I just stayed back here with my friends over here. But there's always a positive side, like I said before. So my family and I decided to have game night every once in a week. And not what you would think, which is virtual. No. There are 2 engineers in the house. So we built a contraption where we use a selfie stick over a Monopoly board. And my parents and my brother played it together while I was on video call with the selfie stick on top of the board like this. And then I would tell them where to go and move my pawn for me. And that's how I played the games with them virtually. So I get to play board games, I get to play chess, I get to play Ludo. It's so much fun playing that in a very fun, interesting way, but yet still being with the family, spending time with them. Yes, video calls have become more frequent, although sometimes it can get a bit boring because of lack of activities that I have because they're busy working and I'm busy just pretty much chilling. So yeah, sometimes there are days when I do feel like I don't want to talk to them because I have nothing new to share. And that's totally fine because the situation, the world that we're living in right now, it's so unpredictable. So I would suggest that if you're also in the same situation as me, don't feel disheartened. Your family is always there with you, even though it's a virtual system now. You'll get to see them soon and give them the big hug that you want. The only way to keep your family safe and yourself is for you both to be where you are. And please don't travel, even though you would love to travel. You're only keeping them and yourself safe. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel in the link down below. I know this is a very short video and some of you might not relate to it, but this is something I really wanted to share because I was feeling a bit low about not being able to do all the plans that I had for my post-graduation, celebrating the big way that I wanted. But I think these 6 months off will definitely be more fun, even though it's homebound. And yeah, I will give you guys an update once this whole 6 months period is over. And definitely stay tuned for that video. Also, don't forget, every Thursday I'm going to have a new video on this series called Hoi Nederland, which is your university survival guide to the Netherlands. Next week's video is all about students and the first year students. So definitely stay tuned for that and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!